Where do you run ads for hiring help for house cleaning? We're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by housecleaning360.com. Housecleaning360.com is where you can find house cleaners, not house cleaning employees, but did you know that on your fan page at housecleaning360.com, there is a place where you can click and say, I am now hiring. Now, the beauty of that is this. If I live in your neighborhood and I am looking for a job, I can type in house cleaners if that's the kind of job I'm looking for. I can do a search for the people that are hiring, and I can find you and say, hey, can I come work for your company? So if you haven't checked that little box and you are looking for people to hire, that's a great box to check on your business fan page at housecleaning360.com. And it's part of your regular package. It doesn't cost anything extra for hiring people from your fan page. So it's something you may want to take advantage of. housecleaning360.com. Now on to today's show. Where do you run ads to find house cleaners? Okay, this sounds really gambine and really elementary, but there are lots of people that will take to the newspaper or they go to recruiting sites and they're going to a really wide net. Okay, we don't want to go to a really wide net. We want to find somebody in our neighborhood that can run across the street and go to work with us. And so my suggestion would be start in your own neighborhood first. Now, the last several people that I've hired, I used a free app called Nextdoor.com. And what I did is I put a little ad in search of, and then I put my little ad about the type of person I was looking for. And I added a couple of pictures of me, like, hey, you're going to be working with me. And as a house cleaner, you don't have a lot of pictures you're going to be adding for your business. So it could be a picture of your logo. It could be a picture of you. It could be before and after pictures of like a dirty bathtub and a clean bathtub. Here's the kind of work that we do so that the person that sees your ad can envision, oh yes, I could go work with this person. Or I could do that kind of work. If they taught me how and they gave me the right cleaning chemicals, I could make a bathtub look like that. Wait a minute, I clean my own bathtub. I could do that. And so the pictures that you add help the person that's reading the ad see themselves inside your business. So it's a free ad, but what you're doing is you're targeting your neighborhood, saying, hey, neighbors, come work with me. Now, on the Nextdoor app, there is a feature where not just your neighborhood, but you can pick the surrounding neighborhoods around you. So you can cast a little bit wider net. What this means is instead of you just living in my neighborhood, you might live a mile away in any direction of my neighborhood. And you can even cast a wider net so that you might live within 5 miles of my house. But the beauty of that is you don't have somebody driving or commuting 45 minutes across town to get to work every day. Because I promise you this, whether weather is bad or whether it's traffic or they run out of gas or they have car problems or whatever, if someone is commuting 45 minutes to a house cleaning job to get there, chances are there will be days when they are unreliable, and that's not going to work out very well. In a worst case scenario, if someone lives a mile away, you can swing by and pick them up on your way to the house, right? So you want to pick people that live close to you. Another opportunity for where you might place an ad is in your church bulletin. There are lots of families that go to church. And I'm not saying stereotypical a particular type of person, but there are lots of families. And so a mother or a father of a family is usually very resourceful, and they're usually very industrious, and they have figured out ways to work in small part-time jobs or full-time jobs or flexible jobs to help support their families. And they're usually people that are of faith, and so they're going to be maybe honest, maybe they're going to be striving for perfection, they're going to be more forgiving, they're going to be a whole bunch of other things that come with people who are trying to better their lives versus just somebody off the street who has no faith at all and everything is negative and they haven't figured anything out as far as resourcefulness and budgeting their time and all these things. So you want to look where there are people like the people that you want to hire. Now, another opportunity is inside your own neighborhood. If you live in a neighborhood, and not just Nextdoor.com, but if you live in a neighborhood and there's a school bus stop and there are parents that wait at the school bus stop every day, all of those people are, I'm guessing, available during the day because there they are waiting for their kids, right? What do those people do during the day? Is it possible that some of them could go out and clean houses between the time their kids go to school and the time their kids get off school? And so I would make up a little flyer. And it's awesome when you make up a flyer exactly what you're looking for and exactly the pay and the structure of what you're looking for. And then you go to the bus stop and you say, hey, listen, I'm a house cleaning business here in this neighborhood and I'm expanding my business a little bit and I'm looking for one really good person. Who do you know? And then give them the flyer and let them say, oh, this is my neighbor. Let me give Gina a call and have her call you. Well, now they have your contact information so they can do just that. And a lot of times they'll take a look at it and go, well, hey, wait a second. I could use another job. I don't have a job during the hours my kids are in school. I could do that. Totally, I could do that. And so you'll pick up people from the most unsuspecting places. But instead of running ads in newspapers and in penny savers and on the internet and on Facebook and on all these different places where you typically find people for jobs, cast a much, much, much smaller net. Because what you're looking for is you're looking for a couple of close people that live nearby. That if in the event, for some reason, it doesn't work out, it makes it really easy for you to try to fill in the gaps. Like I said, swinging by to pick them up on the way to work. Or if they're running a little bit late or whatever, great, I'll go start on the house and you're in the same neighborhood. They can come over as soon as they get the chance. Because stuff like that will always happen, but you're not waiting 20 minutes for somebody to arrive so you can then go to a job. You see what I'm saying? You want to work in your neighborhood. You want to hire people from your neighborhood because now all the people that are hiring you trust you guys. You're part of the same community. You're part of the same network. You belong to the same online Facebook groups or you belong to the same girlfriend swap or whatever it is. So where do you run the ads? You run ads that are close to you and in the circles that you already frequent because the people in those circles already know and love you. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.